a Palmetto State Armory AR-10 in 308, and we're going to run it through the same drills that I would normally run with an AR-15. Now, some people will tell you that the AR-10 is too heavy or too slow, or that you need to be built like a Viking to handle it. But that's false. If you can lift a bag of dog food, you can run this rifle. And trust me, the extra power is definitely worth it. For today's video, we're going to be running Tula ammo and Monarch ammo all steel case that I got for about 15 bucks a box. Okay, so starting off, I was running some double taps, some transitions, speed reloads, and engaging targets just like I would with any 5.56 rifle. And you know what? It kept up just fine. So it's got a little bit more weight than an AR-15, but that just means it stays rock solid when you're sending rounds downrange. As far as the recoil, it was pretty manageable and nothing crazy. I've had spicier experiences eating gas station tacos. In reality, this rifle is surprisingly nimble for a full-powered battle rifle. Alright, now let's talk stop and power. So we know the 5.56 is good, but when you need a round that doesn't believe in cover, 308 is more where it's at. More penetration, more energy, and if you hit the steel, it rings like a church bell on Sunday morning. This isn't some Cold War clunky chunk of metal. It's a badass blend of power and performance. Doing the same cover and transitions I would do with a normal AR, this thing handled itself just fine. I also want to shout out to Palmetto State Armory for making such a phenomenal firearm at such an affordable price. I built this weapon about 2 years ago for under $800, and so far it's eaten every type of ammunition I've thrown at it. From the dirtiest of steel case all the way up to the best production Hornady ammunition, this thing just eats it up. And here's a moment of truth. So, before I make this rifle sound like the holy grail of battle rifles, let me keep it real. I had a couple of jams, and that's 100% on me. First off, I didn't oil the rifle before this range trip. That was a rookie move. Also, this rifle's a beast, but like any 308 gas gun, you gotta run it wet. If you treat it like an AK and neglect it, it will remind you who's in charge. Also, not to mention, I slapped a suppressor on it and I forgot to adjust the gas block. So it turns out choking off the right amount of gas actually matters. So pro tip, if you're running suppressed, don't be like me, tune your gas system. The rifle will thank you. And you can tell I forgot to because this thing was chucking casings pretty much straight, in line with the barrel. Really, it's a great weapon system, and if you actually lube the thing up, it's going to run for you flawlessly. I would highly recommend this weapon to anybody trying to get into their first battle rifle, or heck, even your second or third. But let me tell you my opinion as to why I think this is the perfect battle rifle. It's modular, it's got power, it's got reach. This thing is like an AR-15 that hit the gym, started meal prepping, and got its life together. PSA makes these rifles so affordable that you don't have to sell a kidney to own one, so I'd say that's pretty great. If you've watched me long enough, you know I'm going to attempt to bump fire it. Was it practical? Nah. Was it awesome? Absolutely. It made me feel like a Special Forces operator from one of those early 2000s movies. So, would you trust the PSA AR-10 as your go-to battle rifle? Drop a comment, hit the like button, and subscribe for more gun content. Stay dangerous, stay prepared, and I'll see you in the next one. If you want to know what I used as a battle belt, hit me up in the comments.